The Russian convoy's attack on Ukrainian positions turned from a successful one into a complete failure in an instant. All thanks to the new technologies that Ukrainian developers have introduced in the past 3 weeks. I spoke to the people who repelled this attack. Despite the fact that they had a shortage of heavy weapons, they had a large number of FPV drones, for which volunteers are constantly raising money and producing them in small workshops in all parts of Ukraine. So, of the heavy weapons, they only had one Javelin and some anti-tank missiles for the Ukrainian Stugna complex. However, due to the folds of the terrain, the missiles could only be used at very close range. At first everything was fine. The Russian column of 9 tanks started the attack at 8 a.m. and got into a narrow corridor between minefields. A swarm of drones flew out to meet it, but at a distance of about 300 meters from the column, all the drones started to fall like autumn leaves. They lost control and the video signal was lost. It turned out that one of the tanks was equipped with the latest Russian super radio electronic jamming system. Under its protection, the tanks came within 1 kilometer of the Ukrainian trenches. Fortunately, new drones with machine vision were being tested in that direction. There were 2 of them. With the help of a reconnaissance drone, which worked from a zone out of reach of jammers, found a tank with their source. Drones with machine vision were pointed at the tank from a distance of 800 meters and then, without control, pursued it and destroyed the jamming source on the roof. At the same time, the first tank was hit by a mine and the column slowed down. The last tank was hit by an American Javelin system. Thus, the column was blocked in the narrow passage between the mines and was destroyed by a swarm of drones, which were able to operate without interference. After the escape of the surviving crews and troopers, the remaining equipment was quietly burnt using incendiary ammunition dropped through open hatches. This is done so that in the event of further retreat of the Ukrainian army, the Russians would not be able to evacuate and repair the equipment. Machine vision drones have been rapidly entering the battlefield over the past few weeks. They are a response to the widespread use of radio jamming systems on all possible operating frequencies.